Well, as I walk around and catch a breath, I see that there's somebody going through something way worse than I am. So, not even gonna really truly complain because this girl, man, she's clapping her hands heavily. You know what I mean? She's clapping her hands, going full on berserk. I was thinking about asking her, hey, you okay? You know, alleviate my frustration that I got going on, but I don't want to get snapped on. Because I'm not even gonna argue with her. I'm gonna just be like, just like shaking my head, yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, like Young Dolph said, man, if it ain't one thing, it's a mother effing another. God damn. And that's how it's been so far. You know, a lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of annoyances. I had dropped this cool guy off. What time is it? It's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I just dropped this cool guy off, and I looked at my Uber app, and it said, car needs to be registered, so I couldn't go online. I'm like, damn, because I didn't make a payment, right? I didn't make a payment on the car yet, because of the whole Hertz issue and conundrum and foolishness and stuff like that, right? But then I look at it again, and I see it said that somebody had reported that my car had insects in it, and I'm like, I'm trying to hold it in. Yeah, I'm trying not to get angry, man. I'm trying not to get angry. I'm trying my best to hold my rage in. Cause I'm like, who's this mother effer that lied? It said I got insects in my damn car, and I have no damn insects in my car. Cause I would have known. I would have felt it. Right? I would have felt it. But yeah, it's somebody that got mad at me. I don't know who it was. I think it's the Uber Eats customer. Because I had two issues today. One guy, I had delivered the food to the wrong address because that's the address that it pointed out to me on Uber. So I gave it to so a black guy had came outside and said, hey, you gave me food that belonged to somebody else. So I gave it to a different guy. Because the guy who's supposed to have the food, he called me all upset. And I said, yo, hold your horses. I'm literally right down the road. I literally told him that. I said, hold your horses, bruh. So yeah, I told him, hold your damn horses, bruh. And yeah, I gave him his food. You know what I'm saying? Gave him his food, and I was off. Then it had some white guy, like at 12 o'clock. I was waiting at the Chinese spot. I ain't gonna lie. I was waiting. I was eating my food, taking my time. I already got his order. And I had called him and told him where his food was, and he hung up on me. And I sent him a message, bro, because I was like, I'm not playing that night. I said, I don't know if you hung up on me on purpose, but I'm gonna take it as if you didn't. And I said, your food by the car. And you know, recently, man, I have not been talking to passengers at all. I'll make conversation and small talk, but if you ain't got nothing else to say, or you can't continue the conversation, or you don't want to start or engage, it's just gonna be a quiet ride. It's gonna be some rap music, some R&B, or some Linkin Park, and we just gonna keep this ride going, you know. And that's probably what it is, man. People with attitudes and stuff like that. I don't know, because right now I just been focusing, man. I'm literally on death ground, man. I'm like fighting like hell right now because there's so much issues going on, so much problems, so much stuff in my head, you know. One thing that I've been applying, one thing that I've been doing is as a man thinketh. And I've been thinking victory. There's so many times in these past 6 weeks where I'm just thinking about quitting, giving up, stopping, succeeding, retreating. And I haven't done those things. I killed those things by keep telling myself, reminding myself, you're gonna win, you're gonna succeed, you're gonna make it, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. And you know, it's been tough. You know, it's been a real tough road. It's been a very tough road. You know what I'm saying? A very, very, very tough road. It's just a lot of shit going on. Sorry to curse, but it's just been a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on in my head. You know what I mean? Oh Lord, two lesbians arguing. Yeah, two lesbians arguing. One girl's trying to get back with her girlfriend. These ATL people, goodness gracious. But yeah, man, you know, One guy about to break it up. I don't know, some simp stuff. I don't know. I'll never get involved with that. But yeah, man, back to my story, because, forget about them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about them. Hold on, let's see if I can see them. Yeah, they're in the back, all the way in the back arguing and stuff. But yeah, man, it's been war. Every day it's been war. It's been war in my head. It's been war dealing with people. It's been war being out here. I've just been in a perpetual state of warfare, mental warfare, all that. Is it building character? Hell yeah, it is. It's mentally fortified my mind, because if I was at home right now, I'd be softer than I am currently. And that's just the case. I'd be softer than I am. I really would be. But, all in all, it's really made me a strong character. It really has been. It's made me stronger than what I thought I would be. Being out here, I did what Robert Greene said, put myself on death ground. And it has been working, because I'm in downtown Atlanta, I'm in midtown Atlanta. I look into the stars, man. I look into the high skyscrapers. I see what is, and I see what can become. I see these things, and I see my potential, and I see I have a high threshold for pain, and it's just a beautiful thing. Nonetheless, in those kind of regards too, it's a beautiful thing. It's a tough thing. It's a struggle. It's hardcore. It's pressure. I'm constantly in a pressure cooker, but I make my strategies. I make my adjustments, man. And one thing that I've been learning, one thing that I've been noticing is what Napoleon Bonaparte did. I spoke on this earlier, but the Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte, man. So this is how it goes, or how at least it went with him. So Napoleon, before he became or crowned himself the emperor, he was a military strategist. He was winning constant wars, constant battles. He put himself in a position as the de facto dictator. And he was just winning. And then eventually, he made too many enemies, right? He had, before he got into power, France had a monarchy like Britain. They had kings and queens. The citizens rose up and killed the king and queen. But the queen was the daughter of the bloodline of Austria-Hungary, right? So they declared war on France anyway, before Napoleon. And as Napoleon got in power, started winning battles, started taking multiple countries and nations and stuff like that, he had war with Britain, and he had invaded France. And the French Tsar wanted him killed. So, they put Napoleon in, what's the word I'm looking for? Emperor Napoleon, they put him in, I forgot the word for it, but it's like they exiled him. They exiled him. And he came back, right? Exiled him again, and he came back. And before the exiles, he started losing wars. And instead of him losing his mind and, going crazy and things like that, when he was losing battles, he made counterattacks, right? He made new strategies. He made new initiatives. He kept writing down ways to win, ways to counter-strike, ways to punch back, ways to get back into the game. And that's what I'm doing currently. I'm finding out ways to get back into the game, because this is this life we live right now is a tough game. And for me to be out here grinding, making money, paying back debts, knocking things down, and to keep getting stopped, keep getting halted, it's really, for any other person, it's daunting. I mean, right now for me, it's pretty daunting too. Others will break, but for me, it's like a tap on the chest, right? To me, it's like, what battle plans can be made for a counterattack? What battle plans can be made for another readjustment? What battles can be made to get back into the game? This game of life. This is a dangerous game we play. And it's just because I already know where my story leads up to. It leads up to high success because I'm dealing with high failures, right? How can you be in a position of power, position of greatness? How can you take control or command of other people or large amounts of money if you can't lose now, right? Imagine being handed W's constantly. Imagine not taking any kinds of losses. And it sucks. I really wanted to scream. Like, I was just screaming in my head because it's so easy to scream out loud. It's so frustrating. It's draining. But being out here is really preparing me. Being on SEMA retention too is tough too. But all in all, it's like a battle. It's like a battle. Strongest of the fittest, strongest of survival, all that. It's constant war. It's in your face. You know what I'm saying? It's perpetual. It's constant. It's ongoing. Will you break? Will you bend? Will you succeed? Will you keep trying? Those are the things I constantly ask myself. Ever since I first came out here, I asked myself, will I keep trying? Will I keep pushing? Will I keep succeeding? Will I do this? Will I do that? And you know what the answer is? Is yes. Every single freaking time. Yes. 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 It's been yes. No no's, yes. Any evil thought that comes to my mind, any thought of giving up, any thought of retreating, going back to Louisiana. If the stakes are too high and it calls for me to do a retreat, I'll do it. But if anything calls for me to, stop, give up, cry, I eliminate it. I erase it from my mind. And I load myself up with the thoughts of winning, the thoughts of victory. You know what I'm saying? That's what I load myself up with. I keep pushing. I'm changing my diet, right? I stopped eating all these nasty foods, burgers, pizza, sodas, juices. I stopped it. I bought a George Foreman grill, chicken, and vegetables. And I'll find outlets. I'll make it work. I'll eat healthy. I constantly work. I don't stop. If I take a break, it's temporary. But I keep pushing. I punish myself because I know that tomorrow I'll be better than today. And yesterday will be the past. It's history. I know these things. I keep pushing. I keep conquering myself because I believe in who I am. Unfortunately, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Unfortunately, I wasn't born into a middle class. I grew up homeless, man. I grew up a lot of stuff. You probably wouldn't think it if you saw me or how I talk, but it's been a real hard life. But as you know, pressure makes diamonds, man. And I'll be the shiniest diamond, the biggest diamond, man. A diamond dog, And as y'all can see, my face is fat, my hair is out of control, but tomorrow I constantly make those changes, man. Tomorrow I constantly make those sacrifices for victory. In a month from now, my face is gonna look more chiseled. My blemishes will be gone. My face will look shiny, brand new. My eyes will have more light in it. Right now, it's a lot of darkness that I'm dealing with, mentally and spiritually. But I constantly, as a man, think it changed the way that I feel, changed the way that I act, react. I remember a pimp. I don't know if it was Sinful to P or his friend had said, don't emotionally react, logically respond. And being here, all I've been doing is logically responding to situations, logically responding to different things. My body, I logically respond by working out and attempting to eat healthy. When negative thoughts flood my mind or enter my atmosphere, my stratosphere, mesosphere, all that enter my brain, I clean it out with bleach and ammonia by putting in positive thoughts. And it's so easy for a negative thought to penetrate the mind. So I put positive thoughts in my brain. I put thoughts of victory. If I ain't rich, I tell myself I will be rich. If I am broke, I tell myself I won't be poor. If I am fat, I tell myself I will be in shape. If I am having a bad day, I tell myself, hey, somebody's having the worst one, so you'll be even better. You just got, it's all a mental game, man. Somebody's worse off than I am right now. Somebody's homeless. I'm homeless right now, but I'm in a car. Somebody's literally on the streets in a tent begging for change. You know how many homeless people I've seen begging for spare change? It's too many. Too many. So, all in all, I reject weakness. All in all, I embrace strength. I embrace victory. I walk around like I'm hunting somebody, because I am. I'm hunting success. I'm hunting the pathetic version of myself, and I'm beating it down. I'm beating it down day by day, like a sword forged in fire and tempered by water. That's how it is, man. So, yeah, I will right the wrongs. I will do better. You will see better. You know, it's a tough life, but this is the life we live. You know what I'm saying? So, this is Samoan Nomad. This is vlog 2. Me expressing my frustration, my rage, my anger, my sadness, but overcoming it through victory, winning, a positive mindset, and all those different things. So, I'm out, and I'm gonna smile to end it, because that's how it is. You know what I mean? So let's get it.